Now, vinyl record sales in the UK are at the highest point for 30 years, but with only a handful of vinyl manufacturing plants, demand is now outstripping supply.
Well, one firm noticed a gap in the market and launched a new site in Middlesbrough which aims to produce 50,000 records a month. Here's Lee Johnson.
For many music lovers, vinyl can become an obsession. But for the team at Press On, it's also the chance to fill a big gap in the market.
We recorded quite a few artists. We wanted to put a compilation out on vinyl, and we looked around everywhere, and the lead times were really long back then, and even in 2019 we couldn't have got it done within 5 months, which meant it wouldn't have been done in time for Christmas. So that got our brains going, and we thought, how come it's so hard to get records manufactured and delivered to you?
Making records is a complex process. First, a master cut, grooves and all, is produced. That's then copied and moulded before it's pressed and set aside to be packaged. There are only a handful of plants like this in the UK. Most records are manufactured in Europe, but demand is outstripping supply. Vinyl is enjoying an incredible revival. Last year, more than 5 million LPs were sold. That's an increase of 8% on the previous year. And 1 in 4 albums sold last year was on the format. That's its highest sales for more than 30 years. Fitting then that this new Teesside plant is also a nod to the North East's heritage of making records. 40 years ago, RCA Records in Washington produced LPs by artists including Elvis Presley and David Bowie. For Press On's managing director, there was only one place they wanted to be based.
Middlesbrough is us, it's everything we're about. We all care passionately about the area. It's important that it's here. We've got a rich heritage and a rich history of manufacturing and creativity, whether it be in industry or chemicals or pottery, and now up to computer game manufacturers, as we've seen. So we're proud of that, and we're proud to be a part of it.
And that's good news for local bands like Teesside group Comparison, whose debut EP was the first off the production line.
It's crazy, to be honest. To see it physically happening, it kind of sets in stone how lucky we all, as the band, we all are to have this opportunity.
The vinyl revival shows no signs of slowing. Lee Johnson, BBC News, Middlesbrough.